Diary of a Single Black Mother. Sunday, February 5th, 2017. Josie stood still in her kitchen as if her whole life was on the table. She was no longer sad, mad, or scared. She was just over it. She was sick and tired of her husband Zachariah, with whom she loved and had 4 children with. His whack games and corny excuses of why he could not man up was simply pathetic. She held it down by herself for mad years. Zachariah was once the person she thought she could count on. He had her gassed up and eating up all of his talks of their future. He had stories of what kind of man he was going to be and what he was going to do for her. Unfortunately, it turned out to be BS, drunk talk. The only thing he was consistent with was his drinking, cheating, and wasting time at the barber shop that he worked at. Basically, she finally took off her glasses and figured out that he was in fact a bum, and he probably used her to get his papers. You know the bum dude games men play. Throw a few children in her to keep her tied up and tired. Use her car to transport side chicks. Love bomb her in the beginning. And basically cruise on her hard work while he kicks back and enjoy the perks of his gas and game he threw from jump till he finds someone better or until she realized he was full of it. Fussing? He didn't mind an occasional fuss. All women run their mouth, and he learned patience was his best friend. All he had to do was give her more empty promises until she tires herself and shut the F up. Josie was over it. With her fist clenched at her side, she got in his face and mimicking his Caribbean accent saying, "Yo, my youth, I am bouncing out of this whack marriage. All of those chicks who you were loving on, they can have your sorry behind. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm tired of taking care of you and your kids." Zachariah's bitter laugh pierces through the room, annoying Josie further. She was already disgusted because she could smell the rum seeping from his pores. Normally, she knew better to not tell a man her plans to leave, as it cost her sister her life. But today, she didn't care. Zachariah was already drunk, and it was only 3 p.m. He was smacker than a damn mofo. "Me not go nowhere," Zachariah roared with his thick Caribbean accent. "And the kids them, they shall stay right here. Understand?" He screamed. "Understand?" He repeated, but this time with a bit of fear, or perhaps doubt. He was a bit afraid because he didn't get the reaction he normally got. She was always a feisty Yankee, and though the women in foreign were pretty, he hated some of their attitudes. Today, her energy was different. More rude, talking about leaving him? No, he was tight. "Look, I don't chase down women, but you will provide me the green card and keep your end of the deal," Zachariah said with a threatening tone while trying to make eye contact with Josie. Today she challenged him back. "You are the last person to talk about deal breaking. What about your deal to be a man to me and the children?" Josie began, still mocking his accent. "Me want to find a man who—" "You not gone nowhere?" Zachariah roared, interrupting her. "What kind of style is this talking about next, man?" He felt disrespected hearing her discuss another man in his face. Josie kept her head up and refused to catch his eyes. Zachariah stepped back when she finally looked at him. It was as if she could see right through him. It made him shiver. Commanding the conversation, she continued, "You never kept your end of any deal, and you made me do your job as a man while you played at the barber shop. You kill your blood clot liver with liquor every effing day. You pretend you're a great man to your family back home. To your broke customers, you are barber, knowledge giving advice you don't apply to your damn self. Your family is enablers, expecting me to take care of you while you send your money to yard, believing all their fake traumas. And them ghetto young chicks who you swear like your old ass? Haha, sorry to inform you, but they don't. If only everyone knew your lies. And that deep down you are a coward who couldn't try to fight for your family using Babylon suppression as an excuse for your weakness. You're not even a Rasta. You're an impasta, an effing fraudmon. But I come home to you every night." Zachariah defended himself as if it mattered. Josie laughed and said, "Don't come home anymore. It's okay. Thank you for having some consideration, but it's not necessary. Please, leave the door open for a man that wants to be a man." Zachariah interrupted. "What man will want you with 8 pick-me-them?" He jabbed. "I'd rather be single than have to be a man for you. You were never man enough for me. I'm good. This is not the type of example I want for my children." I want a man that I would want my daughters to pick in the future. I want a man that I want my sons to be like in the future. Josie chimed on. She didn't care. You are not even man enough for yourself. Even the basics of just getting a job would have showed that I could count on you. I didn't even care that you made less than me. But instead of sacrificing for your family over the years, you chose to be selfish. You chose your own needs over your children. You choose liquor even over your own life. I am tired of being tired. I do not care what people think anymore. I know who I am, and I know that I am worth it. I am not bitter, and I wish you well, but not on my time anymore. Dear Diary, for years I mistook pain for love, thinking sacrifice and silence were the same as strength. But now I see that strength isn't enduring the headache. Strength is choosing to walk forward, not with bitterness, but with the power of overstanding my worth, no longer tethered to someone who does not see it nor appreciate it.